Sunshine State has a unique set of laws that allow the media to publish about arrests and charges and give us a glimpse of a unique subset of culture that exists everywhere but never sees the light of day. We're a comedy podcast that looks at news stories for you to hopefully give you the Florida Man cast. Based on my research today, guys, be careful out there. It's getting a little violent.
I'm Tito.
I'm Alex.
I'm Clay. Wait, what happened to... damn it, I had one that was for today.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, it was a really good one, and I can't find it now. Oh, wait, no, I know why. It's because I had to take fucking pictures of it. Because I had to go on the way back machine to find the fucking article.
Really?
Yeah. It was already deleted from the internet, and it is a phenomenal one.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. Today, I'm here joined by two gentlemen that definitely have criminal mischief on their records.
Absolutely.
They never caught me.
Actually,
I was much faster when I
our
was
counterparts who aren't here right now are currently being pursued for criminal mischief. From last week.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
This is posted to the Palm Beach Post, written by Zach Dennis on August 26, 2016. A Florida man was arrested on Wednesday after police said he was found having sex with a woman on the beach and told officers he had to help her because it was his duty. Tracy Burley, 50, was caught with his shorts around his ankles and his genitals in plain view by police on a Clearwater area beach. Briley and the woman were lying on the beach boardwalk around 1 p.m. on Wednesday. According to the Smoking Gun, Briley told police he was homeless, so he didn't have anywhere else to have sex. He also added, "I am an emergency responder and I have to assist her as it is my duty."
Disgraced former booty patrol.
Yeah, former booty patrol officer.
Yeah, straight up. You know this guy.
I like how they referred to, like, what did it say? His
smoking gun.
Smoking gun?
No.
Was
Smoking
his
gun
pants
was
down?
the article.
Oh.
Yeah, Smoking Gun was the actual...
I thought they were referring to the fact that we caught him with the smoking gun in his hands.
Yeah, his dick was in his hands. The article kind of persists forward saying that a Treasure Island Police Department officer found him with his penis out in plain view, performing cunnilingus on a female subject laying on the beach boardwalk, after which she was transported to a hospital for in reference to a medical issue. So she actually had something going on.
What?
Was he doing it wrong?
And
What? Sand in areas, man.
Sand in their vagina.
Sand in private. So I'm actually thinking he's got to be ostriching this thing right now, because if he's doing cunnilingus in the sand and he's got his pants down, his dick's in the sand.
Right.
No, it was in his hand.
Oh, he had hand dick.
Dick in his hand, yeah.
Because if he's laying dick.
Maybe it's just like...
What did you think? He was fucking the beach?
They said,
yeah, because he was performing cunnilingus.
Yeah, they said that he was performing cunnilingus on her.
Yes.
But she was on the boardwalk.
Oh,
so
I
I'm
see.
picturing
So
like maybe a little
he's
bit of a
elevated.
difference.
Yeah. She's sitting down.
Yeah.
He's got a tabletop view to dinner.
And he reportedly said
Place.
that he was an emergency responder trying to help her.
That's one way to give CPR.
I missed that part.
We're losing her.
We're losing her.
We're losing her.
I don't have any adrenaline on me. What can you think of? Make her come.
I need 3 cc's, sir. That's 3 inches.
Shit, I don't got that. No.
It's going to have to be the next guy.
I mean,
Maybe if we work together.
thank you for your service, sir.
Yeah.
This woman definitely needed your help.
The article does finish out that
Did she finish out?
she was transported to the
So
hospital.
the question is, did they let them finish?
They did not let them finish. He was transported to a county jail where he was being held for $10,000 on a felony lewd and lascivious exhibition charge because a 3-year-old was at witness to it. So he was charged with lewd and lascivious behavior.
Was she charged, though?
It does not.
Because I feel
She
like
went to
she
the
was-
hospital. I feel like that's charge enough.
Yeah. The bills?
Oh, they also charged him on the same docket. They charged him with misdemeanor trespassing.
What was he trespassing on her private area?
Sir, you were trespassing on her no-no square?
On her no area?
Those privates were on a private beach.
Oh my god! Just like the idea of sand everywhere. Look, there's a lot
That's
of
the biggest problem you're having.
I mean, there's a lot of fantasies out there and a lot of kinks, but I'm not trying to kink shame this guy. But I think to me, it's more of like, just like she could get a splinter on her butt. Maybe that was a medical emergency.
Yeah, I don't know.
unknown needle.
Unknown needle.
Right.
Exactly.
Like it's a homeless
This-
dude's beach shelter.
At
It's
that
not
point, it was double penetration.
rude.
It's goddamn inconsiderate is what it is.
Yeah.
Illegal. Literally. They did go on to list his other rap sheet.
Oh yeah. Okay. What else does he have going
He's also
on?
gotten busted for battery, possession of drugs, evidence tampering, robbery, disorderly conduct, littering, possession of an open container.
I love how littering's thrown in there. Like, yo, he's going to jail for a lot of shit,
Yeah.
but littering, like,
Also, this guy, He threw the trash. I saw.
Lewd behavior, battery, littering.
Yes.
Honestly, to me, littering's at the top of the list.
Yeah,
Right.
big three.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Death penalty. Throw him in the water.
Florida man claiming to be God arrested after touching people, fighting with the police, and being tased. The Calhoun Police Department tased and arrested a Florida man at the Calhoun Aldi supermarket after they say he touched and prayed over people without their permission, and then
always an
fought
Aldi's.
officers while cursing, reciting scripture, and claiming to be God.
How accurate was his scripture? Are we talking end of world? Are we talking Genesis? Like, what's going on?
He was giving people blessings, so I think he was probably actually being kind of polite, but like in a weird way, maybe. I don't know.
No, just that
I
creepy.
don't know. I feel like
May you be fertile. I don't know.
you be fertile.
According to Calhoun Police Department and Gordon County Jail records, Leslie Floyd Cox, that's a great name to be God, of 1030 East.
wait, he said he was God.
he said he was God
Nice.
and gave scripture.
Okay.
Winnetka Street
it was her scripture.
in Hernando, Florida, was charged with obstruction of an officer, simple assault, and disorderly conduct. The incident began Saturday morning when store employees observed Cox appearing to spit into produce bags, and customers complained of him approaching them, touching them, and offering to pray over them.
Was he blessing the produce with his spit?
Yes.
And I was
don't
thinking you were going to say he was touching the fruit and blessing them. No, he was touching people
Yes.
and blessing them.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Over their melons.
At least he wasn't spitting
Wait,
in
melons?
them.
Are melons a fruit?
Melons?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a berry, I think.
You're a berry.
Not to be sacrilege, but they said the second coming was going to happen. We don't know. This could have been it.
I thought that happened on the beach. Store employees asked Cox to leave and called 911 when he would not. When officers arrived, Cox was yelling at employees, so the officers asked him to leave. Reports say he began arguing with the police, cursing and quoting scripture. An officer attempted to place Cox in handcuffs, but a struggle followed and he was able to get away.
You can't arrest God.
During the fight, Cox began praying and claiming to be God. Reports say Cox was greasy to the touch and smelled as if he had not bathed recently. Two officers eventually used their tasers on Cox, but without effect.
How do you tase God?
PCP.
You're just making
You
him
also
stronger.
just so everyone's on the same page. PCP does the same thing. You can't get tased.
Yeah.
You don't go down.
and you get really sweaty.
Yeah.
They then tackled him and held him down until additional police arrived and could place him into handcuffs. Cox was booked into the jail and state warrants were obtained for his charges. One Calhoun police officer was evaluated for a possible torn ligament in his hip, an injury that occurred during the fight with Cox. Judge Davis Smith witnesses the event and praised the officers and their handling of the situation. So there was a judge there watching it.
Yeah, I know. He didn't. What was he doing? Smoking a cigarette?
I just watched the police fight God.
Does he do like the thing where like whenever a doctor sees an accident, they can like ride to the hospital and take over the care? So does he do the same thing? Like I'm gonna ride in the top
Directly to
car
jail.
directly to jail?
Yeah.
Like Naked Man was God and got tased.
Naked Man was God, refused to be tased.
Because he was tased twice. It did not help him.
Did not help
Can
them.
you put that on your resume, like a cop going to apply for a promotion? He's like, I've taken down God.
I actually want to put it on my resume. It's like I can be tased twice.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
What happens if it's a third time?
Tell me
I
about
don't know.
Tell me
Let's
about a
find
time
out.
that you faced a really big obstacle.
He needs to get signed up for a football team. Like, this guy took on a team.
In the terms of me founding my religion, I was tased twice by the cops.
I now believe in the scripture of Cox.
Yeah. So did the guy that got arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior.
Cox is such a good name
It's a
for
good-
God.
Yeah.
Cox 360.
And lo, though I walk through a supermarket with lasers upon me, I fear no evil.
As I walk through the aisles of Aldi of Death.
Take a
Maybe
look
he was the second. Damn. Either good drugs or power of God. I feel like that particular location has to have like some promotional material about it after.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, half off, God saves.
at- Come to the place where God was arrested.
Our sales are electrifying.
Our sales are electrifying.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes, I can't believe these savings.
One of the most embarrassing moments for me. So Amber's, this is a personal story that I'm sharing, but I don't know if I'll put it in.
Okay.
Amber's dad surprised her for her birthday with one of those exploding boxes, right? And a bunch of butterflies are supposed to come out, right? And you're not supposed to know. And she goes, "Oh, film me." She's like, "My dad wants to see me open this box. He's really excited. I've never done this before." And I was like, "Cool." And so I start filming her, and the box opens, and all the butterflies come out. And the fucking first thing I do goes, "Oh!" So all you hear in that video is my voice go, "Oh!" Because it shocked me.
The only appropriate reaction.
I don't
to
even
seeing
know.
butterflies.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Amber has that video anymore because I told her to burn her phone and bury it.
The only appropriate reaction.
Deputies. Naked man chases two around Palm Coast Chick-fil-A parking lot by Matt Bruce on the Daytona Beach News Journal. A Palm Coast man stripped naked chased two unriding strangers around a Chick-fil-A parking lot, then yelled for responding deputies to look at his genitals early Monday morning, according to a Flagler County Sheriff's Office report. Corey Hatzel, 30 years old,
Hey, quit doing that. Look at my dick.
of Princess Rose Drive, was charged with disorderly conduct, breach of peace, and resisting arrest. He's remained jailed on a $1,000 bail late Monday.
How big was his dick?
I'm actually just,
Breach of peace?
This
Just
was-
for his dick coming out?
This is published on September 25th, 2018.
How do you
so it's been a
imagine
while.
that started? He just like walks up to people, is like, "Hey, I just want to stop you for a second. This is about to get real weird," and then just starts taking off his shirt.
According to a arrest report, Ariana Mabani said her boyfriend was riding his bicycle home from work around 1:15 a.m. Nothing good happens that early. He called to tell her a man was chasing him on foot as he rode past a Winn-Dixie along Palm Coast Parkway. The man later proved to be Hatzel, according to deputies. By the time Mabani, 21, and her 23-year-old friend, Donald Ellis, made it to Chick-fil-A, Hatzel was trying to fight with her boyfriend. She told deputies he then took off his clothes and began yelling, "You're gay for looking at my penis."
Why are you looking at my dick? Stop looking at my dick.
But Bonnie said she told her boyfriend to leave to keep him from fighting with Hatzel, and she called 911. When deputies arrived, they found a nude Hatzel yelling at Ellis. Hatzel had blood on his nose and kept yelling at deputies, "Look at my dick, look at my ass," with several other unintelligible things, the report states.
Damn it, that's two in a row that I just fucking I shot in the dark
You
and I
got
hit
it.
on the nail.
That's why I was like, hold on. When officers told him to put his shorts on, he began yelling, "Look at my dick," this time directing his comments at passing vehicles.
He was telling the
Trying
car.
to direct traffic. Turn here.
It ends
Right.
with the report gave no explanation for what may have prompted Hatzel's bizarre behavior.
I'm just picturing like two police officers roll up. Guy yells, "You're gay for looking at my dick." The other officer looks at him. He's like, "I gotta beat your ass now. I'm sorry."
How am I going to tell my wife?
Yeah, I have kids. How am I going to do this?
I love the pulls his dick out while you looking.
Yeah. Dude, what a power move. Like, that's how you win a fight. Fuck who's strongest. Like, just whip your dick out. It's like, "What's up, bitch?
Oh, yeah.
What's up? What's up?"
Oh, you're looking? You like
looking?
it? Like
Yeah,
what you see?
yeah.
Come here. Come here, big boy.
Slap it around.
No one wins in a fight with a naked man.
It's one thing to take off your shirt in a fight, but when you take off your pants, that's next level.
Nope. Yeah.
I mean, I move faster.
Yeah, what he should have said is, "Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch."
You just brought piss to a shit fight, you little cunt.
No, I like that what he did say was, "Look at my dick, look at my ass." Like, fuck you. You
and that
want to
mean-
fight me? Look at my dick, look at my ass.
So I'm guessing he was turning around too.
I'm sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Were cheeks spread, or was it just...
Look at my.
Dude.
Well, he didn't say look at my asshole.
And the fact that it was at a Chick-fil-A.
Is Chick-fil-A open at 1 o'clock in the morning?
No.
So why was she going there?
No,
she,
they went to go.
She went there to find her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend was riding his bike home at 1 a.m.
So
from
she was
work.
responding to his distress call that there was a man chasing him saying he was gay for looking at his dick.
He could not run him on a bike?
Apparently not.
How fast is this man?
He was naked.
He was
Well, the clothes aren't wearing him
Yeah.
down. wearing him down.
aerodynamics.
Yeah.
Aerodynamic.
There's no drag.
There's no track. Depends on how big he is.
It's Florida, so he can't claim the cold.
Again,
No.
he got accused of disturbing the peace, so I have to assume he had a hog.
He had a hog. Yeah,
Yeah.
He disturbed everyone.
It's either uncomfortably
Sir, you're
big,
not on the menu.
uncomfortably big or uncomfortably small.
Right. There's no
One of
in
those.
between.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
Yeah.
He's either got a massive dick or just nothing.
I know these stories never have a dude where you're just like, all right, yeah.
It's an average size penis.
Yeah.
American hero.
American hero.
American hero.
American
Florida man
hero.
arrested after trying to cross the Atlantic in a hamster wheel vessel. A Florida man was arrested. This is from the 6th of September, 2023. A Florida man was arrested after trying to run to London across the Atlantic Ocean in a homemade vessel resembling a hamster wheel. The U.S. Coast Guard intercepted Reza Baluchi, about 70 miles off of Tybee
70
Island
miles?
in Georgia on the 26th of August.
Holy.
Officials said that the
Way more
44-year-old
successful than I thought he was
marathon runner refused to leave the vessel for
he
3
said
days.
He was trained for this.
Mr.
I
Belushi has
see.
tried on 3 similar voyages before, all of which have ended in the Coast Guard's intervention. They won't let him finish.
He just wants to go home.
He's literally trying to outrun the Coast Guard.
I mean, 70 miles. He did a pretty damn
No,
good
he's
job.
literally trying to outrun the Coast Guard.
Wow. Like, well, I mean, you had me with marathon runner, right? Like, I'm not going to pick up a hamster wheel and just be like, I'm going to do this. Like, no.
I mean,
I mean, but even a marathon runner,
you
like,
couldn't pick up a
how
hamster.
long is a marathon?
A marathon's only 23 miles. This dude was 70 miles
Right,
out.
which means he's not actually qualified for this.
Now, you
He's overqualified.
Imagine the optics of this. You're on a boat. You're just like, whatever. I'm out sword fishing. This is what we're going to do. We're catching
Super
tuna.
specific, but okay.
And in the horizon, you don't see a hamster wheel. You just see a dude on the water.
No, but now I'm kind of wondering what weird sexual act is sword fishing.
I don't know.
You said you were doing it, man. I don't know.
Hey, man, international waters.
Based on the condition of the vessel, which was afloat as a result of wiring and buoys, the U.S. Coast Guard officers determined that Bellucci was conducting a manifestly unsafe voyage, the criminal complaint says. Mr. Bellucci's voyage began as officials were preparing for the arrival of a major hurricane. Officials also say that he refused to step off the vessel and threatened to kill himself. He claimed that he had a bomb on board, according to court papers.
Wait, what?
Whoa, this escalated
So quick.
so quick.
Okay, to be fair, they've stopped him twice before this.
Yeah, but
So the third time, it's just don't come any closer.
I mean, I want to give.
I
it
mean,
up
if
to
you're
this
trying
guy.
to run towards America with the bomb, I feel like
Yeah.
that's a bigger issue.
Don't go to America with a bomb.
The fact that
Go away from
if
America
you're
with a bomb.
running with a bomb, that's inherently unsafe.
Hamster
Maybe.
bomb.
Hamster wheel bomb.
Hamster wheel bomb.
My thing is, they're preparing for hurricane. This guy knew there was a hurricane. He was like,
Running in with a
I'm
bomb.
gonna go in. Yeah, I'm gonna save the world and bomb this hurricane.
Yes, did you ever think, he was just trying to fight nature?
American hero.
Yes. On September 1st, he eventually surrendered and abandoned his vessel after being brought to a Coast Guard base in Miami. So I'm guessing they towed him. Yeah, so they intercepted him on the 26th of August.
And he was apprehended on the 1st of September.
Yes.
Holy
You know,
shit.
and there's other cities that are closer to England than Florida.
Yeah, but that's where he lives.
I would make.
Do you know how much the transportation costs of shipping this hamster wheel to Rhode Island?
You could just walk it there.
Apparently not. The Coast Guard keeps stopping it. Officials later determined that the bomb had been fake. He's now facing federal charges of
no shit, you stopped him the first 2 times he didn't have a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just figured he'd scare them off so he could keep going.
Yeah, get an extra 20 miles in.
You know, he should have just whipped out his dick, called them gay, and
Yeah, exactly.
left them conflicted.
If you get
If
in
he
my,
was naked, this would have been a whole different story.
this is my bubble.
Yeah.
If you get in my bubble, you're gay.
It's a
Yeah.
bubble boy situation.
Try to get me now. I'm naked in a bubble.
We've got a code.
Running on the
We've
water.
got a
Running
code.
on the water.
We've got a code. Jake Gyllenhaal,
Why?
bubble boy.
Oh, bubble. Only one man can save us now.
Okay.
Well, like you showed me this like barrel looking
Yeah,
thing.
no,
I thought it was like an actual hamster
It's
ball.
like- he
No, yeah.
wouldn't fit in a hamster ball.
No, like those inflatable like Zorb ones.
yeah.
No, it's like he made it himself. Like you got.
Yeah, you can tell.
All the way to
Yeah, but
England.
how long is it?
Yeah,
How long of a
is
trip to London?
Yeah,
You think Google Maps will tell me how long it would take?
will tell you.
The hamster ball was
Florida to London?
He was actually sleeping on a bed of granola. That's just how he was keeping it. He is now facing federal charges of obstruction of a boarding and violation of a captain of the port order. It is unclear whether he has obtained a lawyer to represent him in his criminal case. This was not Mr. Bellucci's first arrest for taking to the ocean in his vessel, which he calls a bubble. In 2021, he was arrested after being rescued while trying to ride from Florida to New York, so he has tried to go north.
Okay, so there you go.
After drifting 30 miles south of his departure point. So he's gotten better, though. Like,
Yeah,
It is 4,300 plus miles.
he made it
yeah.
70.
He made it 70. So put that in the scope of your American hero.
he's an American hero.
4,300 divided by 70.
Okay, to be fair, he made it 70 miles only, but Because they stopped him. Who knows how far this majestic vessel could have gotten. In 2014, he had to be rescued from a similar contraption near St. Augustine. And then 2 years later, he again had to be rescued off the coast of Jupiter near Palm Beach in Florida. According to previous interviews, Mr. Blucci said that he was attempting the voyage to raise money for a variety of causes, including the homeless and the Coast Guard. So he was funding them to rescue.
I'm trying to pay you, sir. I'm trying to pay you. Let me go.
My goal is not only to raise money for homeless people, raise money for the Coast Guard, raise money for the police department, raise money for the fire department, he told WFL TV in Orlando in 2021. They're in public service. They do it for safety. They help other people.
See, and I think this is the problem. He kept trying it in the ocean. He probably should have picked like a really big lake.
We don't have that context. He might have already done that training.
There was just so much untapped potential there. Why did they have to stop him? I want to actually be in a giant hamster wheel powered by hamsters.
I don't think that would be very efficient.
I'm not going for efficiency.
How many hamsters would you need to power you?
Listen, I'm on a diet, okay?
What is the energy output of one hamster versus like
what is the towing
weight?
capacity of one?
What is the towing capacity of a hamster? Americans will use anything to measure except the metric system.
Jail officials, Bay inmate charged after eating meth-laced drawings. By Zach McDonald in the Panama City News Herald, published August 23rd, 2016. Panama City. An inmate now faces additional charges after he allegedly was caught smuggling narcotics into Bay County Jail via methamphetamine-drizzled drawing of the sun, according to arrest records. 2 other people have also been arrested in connection with the scheme. Bay County inmate Robert Daniel Earns, 27 on Monday, was the latest to be charged with smuggling contraband into a detention facility. Officers discovered through jailhouse phone calls and recorded visitations that Eanes allegedly had been getting ice methamphetamine delivered to him on a series of drawings sent through the jail mail service. Court records indicate Heather Christine Bueller, 29, and Christopher Charles Inns, 35, also have been charged in the case as senders of the letters. Eanes faces an additional $20,000 bond for the charge, but was already being held without bond after he failed the urinalysis during his release on narcotics-related charges. According to Bay County Sheriff's Office, Eanes devised a plan to have 2 co-defendants send him narcotics through the mail system. He allegedly was receiving hand-drawn pictures of the sun, which had been saturated with methamphetamine solution and dried. Once the picture arrived in the mail, Eanes could eat the picture and experience the effects of the drugs while incarcerated.
What?
That is the best scratch and sniff picture
It gets you high.
in the history.
Eanes had been in jail since June, and officers got word. So it's brilliant, but it's like stupid brilliant. So stupid it's kind of smart, but there's a lot of other stupid.
Yeah.
Got word of the mail scheme August 10th. Investigators reviewed videos of visitations between Eanes and Bueller, where Eanes would coach her on melting down a substance and putting it in the center of the sun on a hand-drawn picture, officers reported. So he is recorded in the jailhouse visitations,
Telling him how to do it.
teaching the girl how to do it.
What tipped them off? Did they just like start noticing him like stuffing drawings in his mouth?
They probably looked at it. They were like looking at the video and they're like, "Why is he just like coloring with crayons?"
He's
like,
just licking the sun, apparently.
In one recorded phone call from Eanes said Bueller left a batch of letters at his house and that he had put them in his mailbox destined for the jail. BCSO reported that by doing so, Eanes facilitated the contraband being delivered to Eanes, therefore implicating him in the crime. Yep. Officers intercepted one of the packages, which contained 3 letters addressed to Eanes. 2 of the envelopes contained greeting cards and photographs. The third had 2 notes that appeared to have been written by Eanes' children and a hand-colored picture of the sun, which directly matched the instructions from the recorded conversation. He was telling her to have them draw a picture of the sun and then drizzle
make
meth.
it look like kids did it.
Yeah. And then drizzle meth on it and put it with his kids' letters. A sample taken from the center of the drawn sun tested positive for methamphetamine.
You don't understand. Meth is my medium.
Yeah, exactly.
Eanes had already been facing methamphetamine-related charges, posted bond after an April traffic stop in which meth was discovered, only to be arrested the next day during another traffic stop in which meth was discovered.
Again.
Because it was labeled bag of drugs.
Wow, like now I kind of want to go lick like a Monet.
Just see what's in there?
Yeah, like those impressionists
Lick the
paintings?
sun, yeah.
Oh my God, I bet they're riddled with methamphetamine.
I don't think it's still good,
I think
Tito.
you probably just get more lead poisoning.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel
Get high and die anyways.
I feel like there's like really heavy metals in those things that you don't want in your
16th
body.
century painting.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let me lick that.
The ingenuity.
Yeah, ingenuity of it all. Like, just the idea that, like, all right, here's how I'm going to get it in.
Just-
Forget stuffing it up your butt. Forget smuggling it in the food. We're going to paint it onto paper.
Yes.
And then I'm going to eat my paper.
So really,
he got his meth and his fiber.
so honestly, super good plan, except for you sitting in jail on camera teaching someone how to do this.
Well, I mean, this guy could have been Jeff Bezos in another life. Like, damn.
It was all the meth. It's not. Man's just on a lot of meth.
Figured that out.
Have you ever seen
what else you
like?
can figure
Have you realized that like with people that do meth, like they never wake up and say like can't get high today. They just find another way.
They find another way. Can't get high today.
Rise and
Find
grind.
Another way.
Rise and grind.
It's like they said in that documentary, life finds a way.
I'm just so
Said by the famous Jeff Goldblum.
yeah. I'm just so documentary. You mean Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Yeah, my toxic trait is if Jurassic Park was real, I'd probably go.
Yeah. I'm loading up my hamster ball already.
Hold
Yeah,
on, you're
there's-
telling me Jurassic Park's not real?
I mean,
That's what I said. It's a documentary.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this. They made like 3 of them.
there are 5.
What? Well, everyone knows that Chris Pratt is not a real zoologist.
Well, and then the fact that they
Yeah,
so
no.
those ones don't count.
Honestly, the spinoff where they started not doing documentary series and they started doing like these like fictional movies, you can tell.
yeah. Thank you everyone for checking out today's weird episode. Make sure you get your hamster wheel into uncharted waters.
Yes. The thing is, it's powered by hamsters and fueled by hamsters because they just keep breeding and you can eat them.